I don't think I need to explain everyone what an iceberg is if you have ever been around the internet around 2022 or so. However, if you somehow didn't, here's a quick explanation. An iceberg covers a lot of information about a singular topic. The further up we are, the informations are more known. The further down we go, the informations get more unknown, obscure and weird. And this is what we're gonna talk about today. I made an iceberg covering some information and we're gonna talk about it now. The game is over a year old, so I decided it was a good idea to gather the information I gathered while playing this game for over 800 hours now. Some of these informations I only discovered recently, so I hope you learned something and enjoy this video. The game is developed by 3 people, being Deathrow, Jerrypie and Warby. All of them have different roles, so I'll just go over them really quick. Deathrow is the lead programmer, he does all the coding. Jerrypie does art for the game, and Warby does sound and FX design and also the music. The deaths are seen from time to time in the game. I put some screenshots on from the dev accounts. You can see that they have teased weapons for future updates, and also some fun weapons. If you played Heartwood for long enough, you maybe noticed that the game has a date system. One Yor is separated in 4 moons, being World, Solace, Fae and Luna. Each moon has 11 days, making a Yor last 44 days in total. In the time of recording this video, we are currently at the 9th Yor and the anniversary. The game has different ways to obtain mounts, being quests, like the Fur Trapper ones and the Skeletal Steed one, from vendors, like Ezra, from the in-game shop, with real money, or through events. There are also 2 different ways to obtain mounts, being reporting a bug to get the cockroach mount, or the 2 mount boxes, being the Forest Critter mount box and the Horse mount box. The Forest Critter mount box will come up later in the video, so stay tuned. So I lied. There is another way to obtain mounts. The game has mobs called elite mobs. Those ones spawn regularly and replace other mobs from the same kind. For example, the Razorborg that replaces a random boar. Or Bones, replacing a random skeletal dog that spawns. All of these mobs can spawn themselves as a mount. There are many people that hunt those mobs that are very rare to obtain, so you can call yourself lucky if you ever got one. Wood is a now unattainable item that once dropped from trees. It got removed cause it gave you 0 XP at some point. Now 2 wood can be refunded into 1 coal at a smithing station, and the wood boards item is still in the game, but basically useless. Maybe you can display them one day in the housing update, but otherwise they're really not worth having in your bank. There's a very fun bug that happens from time to time with the rogue invisibility. Basically, sometimes when you exit it, the player model gets bugged. That's all basically. It's pretty well known, but some people don't know what causes it, so I put it in here. There's a pretty interesting mechanic to the fishing skill. At some points in the water, there's something called a fishing hotspot. In these hotspots, fishes bite more frequently. These hotspots seem to be moving from time to time, so they're able to last 5 minutes or several hours. Most hotspots seem to be somewhere around a waterfall, though, so I'm not entirely sure. So I'm actually gonna record this section live, cause I fucked this section up so many times cause I just misspelled stuff and couldn't speak. So I'm making it live now. Basically, some people sometimes have problems finding out where to equip their mount the first time, so I put it just in here. It's pretty easy, just hit escape or like the back function on mobile, go to wardrobe and then you see your mount in there. Then you can just equip one you like. Same with skins. And the Genesis branch I don't have, lol. But yeah, that's all basically. I think the game doesn't explain this anywhere, so many people asked this and now you know. So yeah. I don't know why this section is into the video, please kill me. Legacy marks is another fairly easy to explain topic. Legacy marks show your progress in some way. You get a legacy mark from multiple quests and events. The legacy marks have the dates you obtained them, so it's basically a kind of history to your character and you can flex with it if you got a very rare legacy mark that is unobtainable now, like the Witness Your Genesis or Planted Thesis of Heartwood one. And yeah, it's just there to show off your progression. So, we talked about the Forest Critter's mount box before. The box itself drops from every enemy before the bone mines, being deers, boars, vultures, and every rare spawn. However, there are some people that claim that the mount box drops from bunnies. And yeah, looking at the screenshot, this is actually true. I completely missed that one. My bad. This section refers to the various funny messages mods can send in the game. The most notable is probably the Dracula bites you. It's just a funny joke that the mods do, and many people get confused over it the first time they see it. Surprisingly enough, there's actually a lot of lore in this game. The last anniversary update actually brought us a lot of new lore. I will link a document I made about this in the video description. So, this is where stuff gets obscure. There are people that seemingly catch Stonejaw cause there's seemingly a little chance that when you go fishing you catch them. I sadly don't have footage or a picture of it, but from what I heard it seems to be true. So let's talk about more obscure stuff. Yippee. Basically the whole golden bunny thing is a big joke. It started I think somewhere around 2023 when people joked about the bunnies having no use other than rotten pelts that were used for leatherworking at the time. Back then there wasn't really cooking and fishing, so people made the joke that if you kill enough bunnies, the golden bunny would spawn. This one gone so far that the mod of the game, Captain Yeti, actually made a little golden bunny image to fool with people, I guess. It's just a funny joke I really like. The golden slippers. This one is an image that once got posted on Discord and seems to be actually true. However, it seems to be a bug that causes the game to give you an item called the golden slippers. I would assume, if this is real, that this is a kind of test item that is used to test spawn rates, and this bug just caused the item to get back into the game somehow. But I have no idea, so let's talk about the most obscure stuff this game has. So, starting this, I have no idea if I get this right. This one is kinda complicated. So, somewhere around October, a player named Mori showed up. He has a very special mount called the Void, and he ran around with it, sending cryptic notes to players. I put some of these cryptic notes here on the screen so I can read it to you. First of all, thanks to Billa and Bet, who actually yesterday sat in a talk with me and we kinda talked about all this stuff. So, let's just get over it. So there sometimes seem to be missing words, but I think it's intentional, so I will just go on. Eons will pass, am under the shadow of the moon. I am where the sun never shines. The void must feed, I must hunt. The time is approaching, you must prepare. Heed the message of my acolyte. Prove your worth, decrypt the prophecy. The hand of time, tick on. Koi, one of the mods, also discovered something, and this one talks about Teneris, a kind of place where the undead seem to come from. It's also notable that Mori talks about an acolyte that may or not could be Mori itself, and he's sent by someone. However, this is just an unimportant theory at this point. The more important part is deciphering everything. So on screen you see another code. This one, if you decipher it, leads to some links. And now, from those links, we get to Reddit. I will link the Reddit page, but basically the links seem to be translated again into other encoding languages, and then we get a new message. And this is where Bat left off what he posted actually like a few minutes ago, and I'm now taking this into the video. So if you ever find something, I guess, tell us and the community. This will be the end of the video. I will link the community Discord, the atlas, the lore document, and also the Reddit post into the video description so you can look at it yourself. It's also worth to point out that Deathrow yesterday posted a little hint that there's an item we didn't found yet. If this is connected to the Void Mount, we don't know. But yeah, that would be all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thanks to Mero for making the atlas I saw some pictures from, to the people in the community that screenshot so much, to Bat, Billa and Koi, who deciphered some Mori Codes. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.